So this is the queue to get here, to get in Pop Mart. It doesn't look so bad, does it? But it's sort of going, if you can see my finger up and down like that.
Ziggy-zaggy.
Yeah, ziggy-zaggy. And let me tell you, I just said to the guy there, life is too short for me to get in a queue like that. I'm sure at some point I will pick up a Labubu for me and Dawn. Anyway, we're going for ice cream now. You coming with us? So I've got a cornet, and Tim has got a, are they called tubs? Cup. And it is coconut and chocolate ice cream. And it's from Snowflake. And we're just going to sit here and eat it and just do a little bit of people watching. I love it here. Anyway, enjoy your ice cream, darling.
Yum, yum.
Good afternoon. We are now back from the Trafford Centre. We've bought, I've bought a few goodies. We've had a nice afternoon, a nice morning and part of an afternoon. We've bought some nice goodies. I went to, as you'll have probably seen already, Pop Mart was a definite no-no. I said to Tim, life is too short at my age to get in them kind of queues. I wasn't queuing. And the guard at the, I keep calling him bodyguard, the security guard at the desk, at the front of the shop rather, I said to him, would I just be able to go inside and do a little bit of filming? I said, for a podcast. He said, I'm really sorry. He said, they let you film when you're inside, but I can't let you go in unless you get in the queue. He said, because everybody will want to do it. So I just did what I could do. I've just seen this little mark here on my wall. Please ignore that. We are due to decorate, so just ignore that. But before I go any further, I have had my results from my biopsy. Yes, I haven't had a letter and I haven't had a phone call. When I got back from the Trafford Centre, there was nothing behind the door, and I did expect to be a parcel, and I was so angry. I was angry. I said to Tim, right, that is it. I am not waiting any longer. And I had a real angry moment. I said, that's it. So I rang every single number I could find. I tried to find my consultant's secretary's number. Nobody could give it me. I tried to get through to the breast clinic where I go. I couldn't. So I rung the main switchboard, who then put me through to the breast clinic, who then put me through to the consultant or his secretary. The consultant that's seeing me is on holiday. But never mind. I know we've all got to have a holiday. So she said, have you got this and have you got that? And you have to give all your details. And I said, yes. So she said, yes, we have got a letter here ready to send out to you. And I thought, oh no. A letter to send out means I've got to go and have an appointment. So she said, would you like me to read it to you? And I said, if you would please, just put me out of my misery. Anyway, to cut a long story short, after explaining what everything was, it is not cancer again. So I am cancer-free still. Oh, the relief. I know that I've been trying to be calm and, I had made peace with getting on with whatever happened to me. But the fact that I don't have to, obviously, was a massive relief. So yes, there is some scar tissue in there, and she said there's some internal bruising, but that was probably from the first lot of biopsies. There is some calcification in the breast, but apparently that's quite normal as you get older. They've just told me to be very, very aware of the shape of my breast, anything that happens that's not normal. So I have had the all clear, and I couldn't be happier, as you can imagine. It's like, I don't know, it's just like a big weight's been lifted off my shoulder. So then I got off the phone and I said to Tim, right, that is it. Let's get the passports out. And he did say, just calm down a little bit. Tim has got to have some treatment done. He has got an abscess on one of his teeth, and unfortunately, it's got to come out. So we can't go anywhere until he's had that done, but we're hoping he'll be able to get that done within the next week. We are hoping to go to have a city break somewhere. I mean, I want to go back to London. I love London. There's so much in London that I still want to see. So I don't know, but then I love Edinburgh. I love London. There's so many different cities. But I said to him, how do you fancy going to Amsterdam? Now, I want to go and see Dawn. And Tim was dead honest. He said, look, the Dawn and you visit is a girly thing. He said, I don't want a girly thing. I want to go to Amsterdam and visit the city. He said, I have no problem with Dawn. You know, if we, you know, I'd love to see Dawn and Lawrence. We'll go out for lunch, maybe visit their house or whatever. He said, but I want to have a break. I want to stay in a nice hotel. I think that's just basically what he wants. He wants his freedom. So I think we might be going to Amsterdam for a long weekend to see our Dawn. Dawn says Budapest is really nice, which we quite fancy. He wants to go to Malta, but I'm more set now on maybe we'll be able to go and have a trip to America to the mountains. So watch this space. I'm going to talk to Tim about it. I've not spoke to him about it or anything yet, just about going to see Dawn. So yeah, everything is all clear. We can carry on with life as normal. We can start making arrangements, and I actually get to keep both my breasts, which I was really excited about, mainly because I've just spent £100 on new bras. I know that sounds silly, but you know, these things are expensive. These are not small babies that need housing. So these bras are from Bravissimo. I have to go there because it's the only place I can get good ones from. Anyway, so do you want to see? Now we've got all that over with. We're not talking about it anymore. That's it. All clear. Conversation ended. Do you want to see what I've bought? Right. Now, so I didn't buy anything from Pop Mart because I wasn't queuing. So then we went to a shop called, where's the receipt? Flying Tiger. Oh, I love it. Has anybody ever been to a Flying Tiger? If you've not, you need to get going. So the first thing I bought was this. This is, it's that, got the white bits on the front, but it's just plain on the back. This is for my new bedding for winter, autumn, winter. I bought some new bedding a couple of weeks ago. I don't know if I showed it to you. I tried to get hold of it last year when one of my, I don't know if it was my follower on Instagram or one of my subscribers showed me her bedding that she'd put on. Oh, and could I get it? No, I couldn't. Anyway, this year, I got it really, really quick when it came out early. I ordered it and I've got it, and it's got mushrooms on it. And in fact, I'll put a picture in here for you. There you go. And so you can see why I wanted this. I want some different throws for on the bed, cushions and stuff. Anyway, I bought this. This is a good start. I'd like some maybe acorns or leaves or whatever. But yeah, so I bought that. And this is all from Flying Tiger. Mr. C's coming in now, so just... I bought this toadstool. These are all little ornaments that's going to go in the bedroom. You can come in, darling, it's all right. These are little ornaments that's going to go in the bedroom, so I bought that one. I can't remember how much these were. Can you remember how much these toadstool... Can you remember how much these were? Was that £2.50?
They weren't much, yeah, a couple of quid. £1 odd, some of them.
This was £1.50, this tiny one. So I bought this tiny one. Let me see if I can get hold of it. I bought this tiny one and I bought this bigger one. I think that was £2.50 and I think that was £1.50. And these are for the bedroom. So I bought them. And then I saw this little tiny bowl. How lovely is that? You know, just to put your rings in when you're having a like sometimes I take my rings off. And my bracelets and stuff, just to pop them in while you're having a shower, or even just as a bit of an ornament in your bedroom. And I thought, I liked this colour, you see. I thought it was nice and autumnal, so I bought that. And then Tim likes his porridge in the morning. And I said to him, why don't you get a new porridge bowl? So I love all these odd bowls. I've got lots of these that I sometimes use as cereal bowls and things like that. So we got a bigger version of that. So that we got that as well. I can't remember how much this was. I think the bigger one was £4 and I think this smaller one was £1.50. Really, really. I mean, I did actually spend about £28, but I got quite a lot. because I'm saying to Tim, oh, this shop is so reasonable. And then when I got to the checkout, you think, I've only got a couple of things. And then I bought these. Oh, wow, they're lovely. Acorn napkins. Then I bought these. Oh, by the way, the acorn napkins and the pumpkin placemats are actually for junk journaling, not for using in the house. These are for my journal. And then I got some alphabets, sticky alphabets, which is from... What did you say?
Nothing.
You know what he's saying? He's like, of course you did. Of course you did. I'll kill him when I get off here. So, I've lost my train of thought now.
Sorry.
So, yeah, these are for junk journaling. And this sticky alphabets are for junk journaling. And these are for junk journaling. Oh, it's all right. It'll get its comeuppance when I get off. Don't you worry. And then I bought a pen holder for my mushroom journal. I've bought a big notebook with a mushroom on. So I bought that. And then I bought this pen. Is it fab? Let me try and take it out and show you. Oh, look. Oh, I love that. So I bought this pen to go in here for my mushroom journal. So I actually got two of them because I've got one of them for somebody else. So that was, is that all I bought from Flying Tiger? Yeah. And then we went to Marks and Spencer's because I wanted some new T-shirts. I just got a very, very simple round neck black T-shirts. Look at me covering the size. I don't want you to see that I'm a size, but I don't care. Anyway, I got two plain black T-shirts.
You know what I got? I got some meat for tea.
Oh, yeah, Tim bought some meat from Marks and Spencer's for tea. Because you know what Tim did? Yesterday when we went shopping, he forgot to get the meat. So last night we couldn't have what we were supposed to have for dinner. And then we went to W.H. Smith. Now, you all know I love this magazine. And we got my Daphne's Diary. Look at that gorgeous pink colour. Isn't it lovely? So I'm going to have a cup of tea. I have actually had a cup of coffee since I got back. Calmed my nerves. So I'm going to make another cup of coffee now. I'm going to flick through my Daphne's Diary. And then, and we bought some Colin caterpillars. One's already gone. Tim ate that one.
No, not me.
He did. He ate it. No, it was me that ate it. Yeah, I've already had a Colin caterpillar. I've been naughty today, really, because we've had ice cream as well as a Colin caterpillar, so I'll be good for the rest of the day. And then, wait till you see this. I bought all this. You know, I do buy my own stuff. Tim doesn't treat me all the time. I do buy my own stuff. But then we went past. Now, I saw a ring in Pandora. Oh, I bet it was about a month ago. And it might have even been longer. And we stopped outside the shop and it was in the window. And Tim said to me, would you like this Pandora ring? And I said, yes, please. So we went in and he bought it for me. And I love it. I'll put it on for you. It's very, very delicate. Oh, it's beautiful. What do you think? Can you see? Oh, isn't that lovely? Isn't it delicate, that? Now, there was other rings that you could buy to put on with it. There was another one, a white one, which was white enamel. And it was just like a band, a white enamel band, but that had little tiny diamonds in. And it just sits underneath the love art. And then there was another one, a silver one, with lots and lots of little... They're not diamonds, obviously. It's just pieces of glass. With all these little diamonds in, let's call them. But it just didn't look right. I just loved, because I'm not a jewellery wearer. I don't wear a lot of jewellery. Certainly not into this big fancy gold stuff and all that kind of stuff. If I do wear anything, it's like this. It means something. Like, you know, I've got my initial on here, and my daughter bought me this shoe. I've got a lipstick on my bracelet, my Thomas Sabo bracelet that my son bought me, that kind of thing. I only wear things that, but isn't that lovely? Yeah, that means something to me. So yeah, Tim spoiled me and bought me this. I love it. Thank you, darling.
You're welcome.
And then, before we come home, you'll see that we had an ice cream. And I bought some new Jimmy Jams from Primark. I bought these for the winter, and this says, let me just show you, Brunch Club, and it's really, really furry stuff. When I say furry, you know, it's like that, it feels all soft and squishy. Oh, it's lovely. So I got them, with a pair of striped PJs, bottoms. And then Tim saw these and he said, oh, I really like this. Oh, no, did we see them on a mannequin?
Yes.
I think, yeah. So we saw these on a mannequin and Tim said, oh, them are nice. So I said, shall I get a pair? He said, yeah, so I did. And they're like, they called Boyfriend PJ set.
No idea.
Aren't they lovely? So I got them as well. So yeah, I had a nice little spend today at the Trafford Centre. And then come back. We had a brew. And that were it, really. So I'm going to have another brew.
Am I having one?
Yeah, you can have another one, darling.
Thank you.
I'm going to have another drink, and then I think I'm going to take my shoes off because my feet are throbbing. I don't know how many steps we've walked today, but my feet are throbbing. And then I don't know what I'm going to do for the rest of the afternoon. I might not even come back on again. Depends. Depends on what I do, because I'm not going to lie, I feel a nanny nap coming on. I don't know if it's just the relief of everything being all right, and I feel like I could have a really nice, decent sleep now. But anyway, we'll see. If I come back, I come back. If I don't, I'll see you all tomorrow, guys. All right, see you later. Bye. Right, Timothy, lift the lid up and show everybody, hold on, what you should have made for dinner yesterday. Oh.
What?
I can't get it too close because it makes my steam up.
Steam up, yeah.
So this is a northern dish called potato ash. It's absolutely delicious with red sauce.
Brown sauce.
And then for dessert, over here, we've got, this is that stuff that I was telling you about the other day. It's kefir. It's like, what do you make? Like a smoothie. He makes a smoothie, but its base is kefir.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's nice and sometimes it's not.
Depends on what ingredients I've got.
Yeah. Right, so that's what we're having for dinner. Right, I'm going now. Bye-bye.